What's going on, YouTube? JT Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my Godzilla comic book reviews. And in this video, where we talk about Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons, issue number 4, I think, of 5. So we got one more issue, I think, left in this little miniseries, unless I'm mistaken. I think it's only a 5-issue miniseries. But yes, so I actually was just looking at my Comixology thing, and I forgot that this thing did come out this week. So I'm like, oh, I better rectify a certain inequity and talk about this comic book. So yes, so Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons picks up after the events of the previous issue. Henry Hull is still telling a story. We've learned some different things about a secret society that worships giant monsters. We learned more about Monster Island, and there was a temple of Godzilla worshippers there. And you had Sir Francis Drake, and they had like this other Captain Blanco who's doing his thing, trying to get revenge on them after what happened to his family and all that other stuff going on there. So everyone's got their own stuff going on. Henry Hull's trying to save his own skin and continuously tell the story, and obviously being rude and just kind of arrogant over the bunch of stuff. And, you know, being a pirate, drinking is very heavily factored into his storytelling. But anyway, so the interesting aspect of this, of course, was Godzilla versus Ebirah. So it felt really reminiscent of Godzilla versus Sea Monster. Their plan, because they were trying to find access to this treasure, which was hidden inside of Godzilla's cave. So again, reminiscent of Godzilla versus Sea Monster, and also seeing this temple of Godzilla worshippers, I thought was also kind of neat. Although they seemingly are all dead at this point. But anyway, so they lure Ebirah to where Godzilla's at and force the monsters into conflict so they can therefore gain access to the treasure. But of course, like, Captain Blanco was there waiting for them, wanting to enact his sort of revenge, and Godzilla finishes his business basically with Ebirah, and the issue kind of ends with Godzilla being attacked by Udaku, the giant octopus character, which has been present in a few other Toho movies. I mean, you have like War of the Gargantuas, I think the original ending to Frankenstein Conquers the World, and, you know, I think a few other giant octopus appearances and some other things. But yeah, so that's actually kind of the more interesting aspects. You have Ebirah teaming up with Udaku. Now, Udaku is a monster that I've never seen fight Godzilla before, so that's one aspect that has me a little intrigued to see how that fight's going to go. I assume it's not going to go very well, because, I mean, if the Gargantuas and that can take out this giant octopus, then it should be not really much of a problem for Godzilla to do so. But with the combined effort of him and Ebirah, depending on like the power scaling within the issue, we'll see how things kind of turn out in that regard. So again, this was written by Frank Thierry and artwork by Inaki Miranda, and the artwork, once again, is still really good. I think like the monster action itself is, you know, really like well orchestrated. You get some stuff that feel like nice callbacks to the other films, and like I said, the whole pirate angle to this and the storytelling of that, I think, makes things a little bit more interesting and exciting for a Godzilla story. There's still some mystery and intrigue left within it. I don't exactly know how this thing is going to wrap it up. Is he going to get hung at the gallows? Is this going to be some big giant discovery going forward where everyone's going to be like, oh, hey, look at all this with these like secret societies, that where it all going to come out and all that? I don't exactly know, but what I do know is that I am intrigued to see where it goes from here. So yeah, I mean, those are my quick thoughts on the issue. Don't really have much else to say other than I liked it. I'm liking the storyline so far, and I'm intrigued to see where it's gonna go from here. There's some exciting aspects to it with the whole like pirate angle and seeing Godzilla fight Udaku, the giant octopus character, which we have yet to see in any of the films. So I mean, Godzilla's definitely going to win this thing for sure, but it's still cool to kind of see it all, you know, take place, if you will. So yeah, if you have any thoughts on this particular issue, let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications, all that other fun stuff. Next week, I will be back once again with some more comic book reviews. I'm not sure if I have any Godzilla ones. I know I have Batman and Robin. I think like World's Finest Teen Titans is the other comic book I'm going to be covering. But other than that, I can't think of any off the top of my head. So look forward to all that stuff. But yep, that's all I have to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.